Hey, Noel, hello.
Hey, what's going on, Dan?
How's it going?
Good, good.
Have a good week?
Sure.
Haven't seen you in a bit.
Yeah.
Wow, great. Thanks for contributing. So in the studio with us today, we've got Chris.
Hey,
How you doing, Chris?
good. How are you?
Do you have a good week?
The beginning of the week was good,
Yeah?
and then it kind of just dropped off.
Oh, no. What happened?
Thursday, Friday. Nothing.
Oh.
Like it was a very boring end of the week. Yesterday was good. Chilled out, relaxed at home.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Played some video games.
Oh, what'd you play?
Played Final Fantasy and Stardew Valley with my wife.
Which Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, nice. When you say Stardew with my wife, is that a sex thing?
No.
Oh. You didn't plant your seed?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't shoot seeds anymore, so...
Oh. Well, I guess the plant won't grow?
I shot one across the bow last night.
Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Did you get that evidence for Wilbur that he requested?
This is recording now.
I don't care.
He knows.
You and your wife are the only other listeners besides me right now.
Yeah.
And she's going to hit you when she hears you saying
Or
it.
she might laugh hysterically. We don't know.
That's good.
Well,
So you
we'll
shot
find
one
out.
across the bow. Let's dig deeper into that.
One way or the other, you know.
So tell us more.
Dig deeper into that.
It's it's self-explanatory.
What do you mean?
What are you picturing?
You want me to explain what I'm picturing?
What do you think it means?
You want me to describe this in detail?
He wants to know your fantasy about them.
I imagine cheeks on either side of your cheeks.
Wait, what?
You buried deep in her ass.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to cut all this. This is not okay.
It's a good thing there was like a moment of silence for like
My
5
son might
seconds
listen
there.
to this.
But
Like, oh my god, my uncle's face deep in my aunt's ass.
Oh god.
This is the outtakes clip.
That's horrible.
This is all staying in
Well,
now. You're
after
welcome. After what?
After that, I tried to go on TikTok, and that's when I saw the dreaded message,
Oh, yeah.
Man.
the ban message. I was so pissed. I'm still pissed.
Don't worry, Donald Trump's gonna fix it all.
I'm sure.
What are you gonna do now without TikTok?
I don't know, but I feel so uninformed. Like I feel like I don't know what's going on now. Like,
At least before you were either informed or misinformed. That you
misinformed.
felt something.
yeah. Now I just feel like I don't know what's going on.
Now-
What
yeah,
happens when the revolution starts? I'm not gonna know. not in the
So
loop.
question: what got you into TikTok in the first
I
place?
hated it
I
at
was
first.
because I was thinking about it. You know, while this whole thing was going on, I've been on TikTok for what, like 4 years now. And I got started with like WandaVision theories and shit.
My friend, you guys would send me TikToks. Heidi would send me TikToks, but I didn't have the app, so it was so hard to watch them because you click on it and then it like freezes, and then you have to click unmute so you can actually hear what's going on. And by then the video is almost over because it's only 7 seconds long, 10 seconds long. So I have to like try and rewind back, but then my finger thumb gets lost in the and I'm like, God, I would get pissed every time someone sent me a video. I get so pissed, and I hated TikTok.
I remember loading up like a TikTok video on the browser and being exposed to like the raw algorithm, and it fucking sucked. You guys would send me something like hilarious gaming video, or at first, like I said, you know, it was a lot of comic videos, people talking about movies and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely exploded a lot since then, since the
Yeah.
4+ years ago.
And then I remember like I would scroll down and it would be, you know, something I had absolutely no interest in. Some of it was the dancing stuff, like people would, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
It's trying to learn you.
Well, I wasn't logged in on the browser, right? So I wasn't exposed to my own algorithm. It was just the raw one, and it was bad. And so
Well, it pushes everything at you to see what you spend time on. Once I downloaded
absolutely.
it and I could actually watch the videos, I was hooked right away. I'm like, oh my God, this is so easy. I don't have to like hit unmute. I don't have to rewind shit to try and catch the beginning of the video.
I got started because of my son. He wanted TikTok, and we kept telling him no, and he was like, it's just like Vine used to be, and I loved Vine.
I love Vine.
Yeah, you guys love Vine, and TikTok made me wish that I had hopped on the Vine bandwagon.
Why did Vine go away?
Funding.
Really?
They just didn't have money. They didn't find a way to capitalize on it the way TikTok did.
I think Vine's issue was that they were so short.
They were, yeah.
That's
That's what we loved about them.
right, but how do you introduce advertisement? Because advertisement is okay. So either
That's on the
you're paying-
advertisers. They
right,
gotta,
right.
They gotta come up with some
So-
really good, quick ideas to catch your attention.
So instead of like getting like the best Viners to be like make a 7-second ad that's hilarious, they didn't do that, and I think the lack of monetization on that part is what killed Vine. Like you said,
Yeah.
they didn't have
It
the
goes
money.
to show you can have a great idea and it still fall flat on your face.
Oh yeah,
You have to follow it
I
up.
think primarily too, people were using Vine as a platform to move people to other platforms. So even if they did have advertising, it certainly wouldn't have been the same way that TikTok does, where an ad comes up and you just skip it immediately.
Yeah.
What platform lets you do that really anymore?
Oh my God.
Skip it immediately?
Yeah.
You can still do that.
You have to pay.
No, I mean if it was Vine,
Oh,
when they did start introducing ads, you had to watch them. So it'd be
Okay.
like shitty Vine, shitty Vine, shitty Vine, 10-second ad. Like I don't want to sit through that.
TikTok
Oh,
definitely
no.
allows you to just skip right through.
And I like that the sponsored content actually would say sponsored on the bottom.
Yeah, I appreciate the transparency
Oh, man.
there.
Towards the end of the TikTok ban, there were so many, the little thing at the bottom, it didn't say sponsored, but it said the same thing. It said creator
So-and-so
gets
gets a commission,
commission
yeah.
from whatever.
Yeah.
So some of their stories were freaking insane. Like I go in and someone recording in their car like, hey man, I'm homeless. I had a huge fight with my wife. And it's like 58 seconds later of him going through this thing. It's like, and that's when I picked up this book and it changed my life. And he shows the book and you're like, it's a fucking ad.
It's like the shit at the beginning of a recipe.
I got taken by those ones too. I always look at the bottom first now.
But no, it like gets me. I'm like, oh, this guy just lost his house. He lost everything, and his wife is divorcing him, and his kids hate him. And I'm like, oh man, and I'm like drawn into the story, and it's like this big complex story. And he's like, and then I went and they thought I was stealing from Walmart, and they checked my receipt, and I wasn't. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy going? And it's like, my life is in shambles, but I've done a 180 because I found this book that explains what I was going through, and I'm like, what the fuck? This whole thing. I'm
So,
sorry.
did you guys come across any of the protest videos?
Which ones? Which
Yeah,
protests?
which ones? Which protests? Be specific.
I'm going to be.
Anti-Trump, anti-TikTok.
No.
Anti-white
Like
people?
pissed off that TikTok was getting closed down.
Yeah, I saw some pissed off people.
So there were people. That's not what I mean.
I haven't seen any
There
protests.
was
the
there
buttholes.
was- yes.
I didn't see any buttholes.
I was trying.
I saw those videos of people saying, "All right, so if is it really gonna get banned? I'm just gonna put my butthole on the."
There was a
what?
woman who was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Might as well because it's only gonna be up for like a moment. Who the hell is gonna see it?"
Yeah, I'm gonna wink my brown eye.
And I was like, "That's hilarious." Then I came across a guy's video where he was like, "Butthole." I was like, and I was like, I haven't seen any of this. And the reason why, don't get me wrong, I like looking at butthole, but
Well, if it's a close up, you don't know who it is.
that's right.
that's what you're looking at.
It's like a glory hole. Anyway,
So I'm like,
It is on the account. You can tell who it is. You just click on
you
the,
click. You don't want to know. You
You
click
can
on
see
the
their-
account. That's a guy.
not every person on your For You page is somebody you've actually seen otherwise.
I want to back up a second here. I think I made a mistake. I said brown eye winking, and I just realized there's one eye, so it'd be more of a blink, right? It'd be brown eye blinking.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
point.
All right. Just want to correct that and get ahead of it before angry people write in.
Yeah. Hey, guy.
Are you going to be able to post this after all these conversations?
Doesn't matter.
1 minute 56 in, you're talking about winking assholes, and I just want to let you know.
Just I've got two. And I'm the only one who can wink. I'm the brown eye winker.
I hold the Guinness World Record.
That's his username.
And the other thing I saw with the bands, everyone was going to Lemonade.
That's banned too.
Yeah.
That's banned too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's part of the
Really?
it's part of TikTok.
Oh, I didn't. I
Byte
thought it was
Dance.
some sort
Byte
of.
Dance was kicked out of the U.S. They own TikTok, Lemonade, CapCut, even Marvel Snap,
Fuck.
Marvel Snap the game.
the game. Yeah,
Okay.
they had a majority stake in that, I believe.
There's talk about the ban being bigger than TikTok, like any company.
Oh yeah, they're pissed everyone went to Red Note.
Well, not just that.
Speaking of Red Note,
Sorry,
I was
Chris
going to say,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tencent owned properties are also
yeah.
potentially on the chopping block. So that means League of Legends could
Yep.
possibly get banned.
That's crazy.
Runeterra, everything Riot. I mean, Tencent owns so much that people don't even realize. Not just video games, but also just entertainment in general, movies and all this shit. Because the government have labeled them an arm of the Chinese military, which Tencent is now suing the U.S. to make them revert that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's not going to matter.
But I saw everyone going to Red Note, and I get they were like, oh yeah, they're accepting us with open arms, and they're talking about how everyone over there owns their home, and after a certain number of years, and during that they don't have to pay property taxes and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, but what about the part of China where there's kids working 70, 80 hours a week?
Yeah.
That's propaganda.
That part,
That's propaganda.
Okay, but
Is it verifiable information though?
yeah, because I was listening to NPR and they had interviews with people going, yeah, I work at one of the Chinese factory sectors and I work 80 hours a week, and they were talking about how they go to all these
In their perfect American accent.
They go to the part. No, it was not perfect. It was hard to understand. They definitely had an accent.
Yeah.
And like they were showing how it's like, all right, in this part of the hub, they have like job previews and where the workers go and they samples of the clothes they're going to be making. It's like they can inspect the stitches and be like, hey, can you make this stitch? If you can, go work at this factory, and this is how much you get paid per unit. And I'm like, 80 hours a week.
I would say it's difficult to know if that's true or not. Because if that's true, then why does
NPR,
our U.S. government continue to allow U.S. corporations to produce goods in China, knowing that that's the case and that's the situation?
They do. They do allow our companies to produce shit over there
because they don't care about
right. But
Chinese
that's what I'm
citizens.
saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying is that we say that that's true, so that there's a good thing to stand on to say, look, you don't want to be like China.
Yeah,
you've got it good here.
Yeah.
Although people from China say that that's really not necessarily true or the case. Mm-hmm. So who do you believe?
Both things can be true in different parts of China.
There's probably there's probably a large gray area in between those two statements.
We've got children working here.
Yeah. They found children working at the Hyundai plant.
Dude, they just legalized child labor in Arkansas. What down to 12 or something like that?
No, it's fucked up.
Like Sarah Huckabee Sanders happily signed into law, lowering the age of child work.
So what grounds do we stand on to judge them?
To judge
the whole country of China?
Oh yeah, no, we don't. I'm just saying. I'm like okay, like yeah, I get that part, but I also know the other part.
Are they forced?
I mean, are we forced to work?
No, I mean that's what I'm saying, right?
Like, it feels like we're forced because if we don't, we're on the street.
In a way, you are because it's illegal to be homeless.
Capitalism forces you to work.
Right. So what you're saying is that we're actually in a worse position than them because they have better social programs than we do. So even if they choose not to go there, they might be okay.
Plus that whole, one of the things that got me about like that statement, they don't pay property tax and they don't pay tax on their car after they purchase it. They own it right out. They own it right out.
Yeah, but their cars have expiration dates.
Do they?
So yeah, that's why the Japanese domestic product, the stuff. Oh wait, that's Japan.
Yeah.
Never mind.
China. So obviously the government of China is getting its money from somewhere. It's not just appearing. I mean, yes, they can print their money, but it's not just appearing out of thin air. They're getting something. Is it because they have an investment in all these companies? Like getting back to the
TikTok, you mean where does their tax revenue?
Well, where does the revenue come from?
I see what you mean.
Because the government always is going to want its cut. Now, we're either taxing it like we are here, or they're taking it some other way.
They get it. I imagine they get it from their businesses.
Maybe they do. Yeah. Since they own a portion of, I believe it's every business located in China, like consolidated in China, since they are an investor, maybe they don't have to do taxes because they are acquiring their money that way. And maybe that's not a bad way to do it.
We used to do it. 90% tax rate 70 years ago.
No, that's not I don't think that's the same thing.
For companies.
My understanding is that to be obscenely wealthy in China is viewed as a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, the government will just take their money.
Western civilization used to be very similar in the fact that you were seen as obscenely wealthy, you were seen as far from God. And that used to be an important thing. Not that I'm advocating for closeness to God, but, all those like very beautiful monasteries are because rich people were paying monks to pray on their behalf. As the monasteries became more and more rich, they would decorate their churches, their monasteries.
Well, the church was supposed to be a spectacle so that when poor people walked in, they were amazed by the wealth of God.
That's part of it, yeah. Yeah, and then as those monasteries became too rich people stopped paying them to pray on their behalf and would go to a different monastery.
Oh man, I swear to God, we keep coming back around to rich people. So what are you going to do now that TikTok's gone? You're going to listen to more podcasts?
I don't know.
How about this one?
I do listen to this one.
Oh, good. Did you like it? Did you subscribe?
I did subscribe.
Did you publish it yet?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
This is just for us, I guess.
Is this going to be a meta statement then?
Maybe. For now it is. Back to the rich people podcast I was telling you about.
Uh-oh.
The famous people
podcast.
I called it rich people podcast, but it's the famous people podcast.
Talking about their trips.
I gave it another chance because I like to give things more than one chance before I write them off entirely.
What pissed you off this time?
How'd you know? How'd you know I was going to go there, right? So one dude's talking to the other dude, and he's like, I have, I don't remember the name exactly, but it was like, I have Maria come by once a week to help me with my laundry. And the guy's like, help you with your laundry? This guy pays a maid to come do his laundry once a week. That's what he's talking about. And this was supposed to be a relatable story.
Oh, it's so relatable.
You know how when you have somebody come by your house to help you with your laundry? Like, no, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
Different from the regular maid. This is different
No, this
from
is
the regular
separate.
maid.
This is separate.
A separate
Oh,
service.
wait. So he's got 2 maids?
Oh, yeah.
Well, his
You got
butler
your
can't do
housemaid.
it.
You got your clothes maid.
The person who greets your visitors at the door.
Got
That's
your
the
chef.
butler.
That guy's too busy to wash his clothes.
Yeah.
But it was unbelievable. Yeah, she comes by once a week to help me with the laundry.
So does he like hold the laundry and she grabs it and separates
I think
it?
what he does is create it.
Oh, he creates the laundry.
He creates the laundry. She does it. And
Is that
that's,
like a relay race? He hands off the pants. She throws it into the washer.
it's a mutual thing there. And I was listening to an entirely different famous person podcast, and these are not as famous. They're like B-list guys. One of them used to be on Mad TV. Some people know what I'm talking about.
I know
if
what
they
you're
listen
talking
to it.
about.
And their podcast is okay. They do ad breaks every so often, and the way they do an ad break is just cut in randomly, and both the hosts scream the advertisement name, the name of the product, like
the
Tide. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
They're just like, so the other day I was going by the thing, Tide! Don't you want clean, fresh laundry when Maria comes by to help you with your laundry?
When Maria comes by, it works.
Oh, shit.
It works.
Yeah, I don't know. So if you're going to start listening to podcasts, avoid famous people. Very unrelatable for us. Maybe one day.
That reminds me of this guy was talking about, before TikTok got banned, he was like, and he got me because I was like, fuck, he's right. Because I haven't shopped at Walmart for decades. Like, I hate Walmart. I hate their company.
For decades?
Yeah, dude. I
Really?
the last time I walked into a Walmart, I think was with you when we took that trip and we needed like a
bathing
water
suit?
filter thing.
Oh.
I didn't even want to set foot in that
That
place.
was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
the
not
last
decades.
Before that, I didn't walk into a Walmart or
Oh,
shop
okay.
there.
all right.
Interesting.
I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my part, not giving the Walton
Walton
family,
Walton
family,
family, yeah.
so they can buy another yacht or whatever. This guy was like, listen, it doesn't matter that you don't shop at Walmart.
It doesn't.
Eventually, your money is going to end up in one of those evil CEOs and their cronies' pockets.
It's true.
Like, it gets there one way or the other. You don't even know it's getting there. Doesn't matter. If you spend money, it's going to get there. I'm like, oh shit, he's right.
You don't even have to spend money. You just have to earn money because
yeah.
they pay their employees
That's
so low that they end
Yeah.
up collecting benefits that are paid for out of your taxes
That's
that
true.
you paid by earning money.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Your
regardless,
taxes. Yeah,
they're getting your
the
money.
subsidies, and it's like, okay, so even if I stop spending money entirely, they're still going to get it in the form of taxes, and they're still going to get it on the little bit that I do buy. Like, it's like, all right, I don't shop at Walmart, but Stop and Shop is right down the street. I don't know the family or the CEO. I don't know if they do good things, bad things. I don't.
They give those monies to their employees who go buy stuff at Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it gets there.
Yeah.
It's always going to get there. So don't fight it.
I was like, damn, might as well.
Don't fight it. So go to Walmart.
I don't have.
Anyway,
I don't have an
This
Amazon.
podcast brought to you by Walmart.
Walmart.
Actually, it's not. Don't sue us.
What are you talking about? They're getting free advertisement.
No, they don't want to be on here.
They
Are
don't
they
want
sure?
Butthole podcast?
The Butthole Podcast.
the whole podcast.
Hey, I heard your advertisement on the Butthole podcast. Like, oh shit, somebody Google that real quick.
Is that the official name of this podcast
I
now?
hope not. I hope it's not even the
That's
nickname.
what it's going to be known for.
Oh god.
The Brown Eye Podcast.
We're going to be sued by Mr. Brown Eyes.
Mr. Brownies.
Oh, man.
You ever notice how much trash your household makes?
How much it makes?
Dude,
Yeah.
there's so many people in my house. I'm not.
Trash.
Yes,
I feel
all
like
the
I'm
time.
taking the
Yep.
trash out every 5 minutes. The trash can's full. The second I empty it, like trash. The recycling is actually worse. My recycling bin fills up 2 days after it gets picked up. And then I'm like storing recycling stuff inside the house, waiting for the thing to get. And then I realize
Do you have single stream recycling? Do you guys put everything in
we
the
put
recycling?
everything in the big giant bin. It's a big bin. It's not like a little trash
No,
can.
no, we got one too.
It's
But
a big roll around one.
in reality,
It's
most
so
of that
full.
stuff doesn't even get recycled.
Exactly. Years ago, I found that out. I'm like, why am I recycling? It's a giant game of ping pong worldwide. We compact it down into these giant car-sized bricks of recycling material, and it's all like mixed plastic, paper, whatever. We ship it to China. China
Nope.
doesn't want it.
No, they don't take
They
it
ship
anymore.
it back to us.
Dude, they haven't taken any of our recycling in like 7 years.
Jesus.
They don't take recycling from the U.S. anymore. I don't know if they stopped from all other countries, but I know they're not taking it from us.
Because it's all mixed and it's no good.
It's impossible to separate and sort it. There's more that goes into it trying to recycle it than that is actually.
From what I hear
viable.
is they're actually just throwing it into power plants now. They're not even trying to recycle it.
They have
so much
those
anymore.
plasma plants. They vaporize it in plasma.
You know, for advanced as humans are, we
still just burn shit.
We still just burn shit to turn it into steam.
Yeah. It all goes back to steam turbines.
It all comes back to steam power,
to
right? So
trying to make a wheel turn by boiling
much.
water. It always comes back to that.
There's some plants, they call them like a cogen, where they have a primary source of heat and then they kind of fire it back up and
with trash. We have all those solar reflectors in the desert focusing these very precise curved mirrors onto a central point onto this tower.
That has trash
all of
in
that
it.
technology to boil water so the water can turn the turbine and make electricity. Like, it works.
It works really well.
It's like, when is that plasma going to start?
Yeah, I mean, even nuclear,
not plasma, fission.
Even nuclear power plants are basically just steam generator.
To answer your question, though, if you want to go back to why you're doing it, it's because corporations created this idea that it's up to the individual to save the world.
All right.
That we are the ones who are not recycling properly.
Yeah.
That we are the ones that need to save the world, even though they're the ones that do all the polluting.
Yeah.
That's what
But they
it
do
is.
it for us.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They do the pollution for us to give us those little shitty plastic products inside the Happy Meals. We have to have them.
Where do they come from?
it's all about getting your consumer to do more of your work for you.
Oh, yeah. Externalize anything you can.
Because at one point, I mean, think about it. Like, people think about the 50s and the milkman dropping off eggs and butter and cheese and milk at your place and taking the old stuff, washing it, filling it back up, and delivering to another place. And that's kind of how it was with soda bottles. All those glass soda bottles, they would take them back, and they didn't have to melt it all down and make new bottles. They just washed it.
There's places like that now. Zero waste stores. You go in there and they have giant jars of whatever. Seeds, candy,
Yeah, cereal
cereal
soaps.
stuff. You go in with your own containers and you like weigh out how much you're taking so that you don't, there's no bags, there's no boxes.
Very European.
I mean, even the United States did something along that line in the 80s. You used to be able to go to a grocery store and they would have like barrels filled with like walnuts and peanuts and candy.
Yeah, I remember those.
And you could just scoop it into like a bag or whatever and weigh it out. And now you can't do that. You have to buy it prepackaged.
There's still some candy shops like that.
Yeah, but this used to be in like your everyday supermarket.
Oh, I gotcha. More accessible.
Getting back to what I was saying is like making the consumer do more work.
Yeah.
That's what the self-checkout thing is. You've
Oh
got
my God,
one
the
person,
self-checkout shit.
right? And he's like
I get so anxious using
watching
those things.
10 checkout registers. Yeah. Okay, so now he handles 10 checkout. What is he doing? At what point are they going to say we're not doing this anymore because we've got cameras?
There's cameras right on the freaking thing
Yeah,
watching
that's what
you
I mean.
pay.
So why is there a person there?
To type
Is
in
it
his
just to
code
help?
when you don't weigh the bananas right.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
They're supposed to just be an attendant to help.
Yeah. Like my thing
Or when
freezes.
your cash jams.
When I do use them, I'm like, I can't. Oh, I put in the wrong. It froze up. I don't know what to do. I don't have the code. The guy walks over. He puts in his card or his code. He resets thing, unscans whatever I scanned by mistake that made the thing freeze up.
The recommendation from NCR, which is one of the companies that makes those self-checkouts, is one attendant per 4 units.
And they have like 1 per 10 or 12.
Yeah, especially Walmart's.
We can stretch it out a little
That's
bit.
just a guideline.
Oh, yeah. Everything's just a guideline.
Everything's just a guideline.
I mean, they give out guidelines for when they install their ATMs.
Yeah.
Like how much clearance is supposed to be on every side. But they'll put those things in a bathroom where you can touch the wall on both sides. They don't give a shit.
I mean, and like you look at all these, like you pick your own vegetables and fruits and stuff. That used to be a deal.
Yeah.
Right? You would go
like
and
the farmer's market.
Yeah. No.
now it's an experience.
You would go to the
No,
farm.
it's an experience.
Right?
Yeah.
You go to the farm and you pick your own apples or you pick your own blueberries or strawberries.
Now it's a carnival.
It used to be that was like, okay, let's say your family jars jam, strawberries for jam. Every spring. They jar up enough for a year. That was like one of the best ways you could get great quality and a lot for a cheap price. Now I'm not even sure it's worth it anymore.
yeah,
I know
now you
somebody
go,
here.
you bring your kids.
Yeah, I do it.
They're
right?
all smashed up because everyone's walking all over them.
Right.
So it's hard to find good ones.
And it's not cheaper than going to the grocery store
it's-
and just buying them.
I don't know. I feel like it is cheaper. Like we got a lot of freaking strawberries.
You got to drive over there. You got to pick them. You got to
Yeah.
spend all the time doing it.
I think it was like $10.
Are there
like,
still
for a giant-
positives to it? Yeah, I think
bucket.
there are. Well, one, like think you said it. It's like going to a carnival, or was that you?
Me.
All right. So like,
Yeah, they got the rides.
There's
they got
an
the animals
experience.
now. It's an experience.
There's an experience to it.
They sell cider donuts in the back shack. Like
There's a place we go to
Kids love
near New York that they make fantastic cider donuts, but they also have like other products, pies and wine and mead and stuff like that, and it's pretty tasty. But but to be honest, like when I was a kid, I could never imagine ever doing that because it's expensive.
Never. Yeah.
I miss donuts. I miss donuts.
I don't blame you.
I was laughing because I just pictured last time we went blueberry picking, and the kids are like,
look at this guy blueberry picking.
This is, the kids are like, whatever. They're not even really doing anything. But Heidi was picking the blueberries, and I was picking the blueberries. And I'm putting them in the little basket to give you. And I'm like, and I'm watching her, and I stopped picking the blueberries. And I'm watching her, and she's like, hey, why aren't you? I'm just watching you. My wife is white. I'm Hispanic.
I'm familiar.
And I'm just watching her. I'm like, I'm just taking it in. I'm just getting a little bit of,
I felt good.
You picked the blueberries for a little while.
Yeah.
I feel like retribution.
She's laughing her ass off. Yeah.
I unabashedly eat as many apples or whatever we're picking as possible.
While you're picking them?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You're stealing.
Absolutely.
It's not
Stealing from
stealing.
that farmer.
It's nature.
You're not paying for those apples.
When was the last time you went apple picking? There's apples all over the fucking place is my point.
I did.
So,
I have not gone up.
You just take a bite and then you throw it as far as you can.
it depends on if the apple is good or not.
It's like a grenade.
Dude, one, you're paying like, I don't want to say a premium, but you are paying more than you would get at a store.
I did go apple picking once.
And the thing is like, I don't want to pick apples from a tree, fill a half peck bag up, only to bring it home and be like, wow, these apples are shit. So
you gotta test the merchandise.
I am going to eat an apple straight off the tree and be like, wow, this is great.
Did you say off the tree?
Off the tree. Yeah, you got to leave it on the branch.
I take them off the floor.
Why?
I like the squishy ones that are kind of
You
fermented.
don't want to be like,
oh yeah, they give you a little buzz while you're there.
Oh, you don't even pick them off the tree? You leave half-bitten apples hanging out.
I should do that.
Turn it. You turn it around. Take a bite out of the back.
I look for the ones that are half eaten on the tree. The ones that are slightly fermented.
You're like, oh shit, Chris was here.
I'm like, oh, this is the sample apple.
The sample apple, yeah.
Don't eat off of this tree. See, it's only got one bite out of that one.
Oh, that's a bad one. You don't want those apples. Someone did someone took a bite and put it back.
They didn't even fully take it off the tree.
Oh man.
I went apple picking with Heidi, and she was looking for a specific kind of apple, and they had all these bins, like the pre-picked ones. You can just walk up and fill up bags and stuff. And I'm looking like, look at
that's real lazy.
Yeah, it is. And I'm like, look at all these apples. You're telling me the apple you're looking for isn't here? Look at all these apples. There's so many different kinds of apples, and you can't find the one. There's one specific. What kind of apple are you looking for that's not here? Look, they got yellow ones, green ones, red ones. I'm like, what kind of
got names, man.
Can it really taste that different than all these other apples?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a gamut.
One of the, like I said, that place up near New York, it's a decent sized farm, and they have like ton of different apples.
Do they have Fuji?
Yeah, I think they do.
Do they have Red Delicious?
Yep.
Do they have Granny Smith?
Yes.
Do they have Red?
You said Red Delicious.
I said Red Delicious.
Yeah.
This is different. This is just red.
I don't know that one.
Serious?
Do they have Honey
Crisp? I think they do.
Do they have Golden Crisp?
I don't
That's
think
a
they have
cereal.
that one.
I just made
Yeah.
that.
That's a cereal.
They have Honeycomb.
Honeycomb?
No.
That's a thing bees make.
Yeah, but it's also a cereal.
Yeah, that's true. I tried to get you on two fronts there.
That's true.
Dude, do they even make that cereal anymore?
They do.
Really?
I like it. I miss cereal.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
This podcast is making me so sad today. Stop talking about foods I can't eat anymore.
All right. No more food talk.
So
More food talk? I miss
about
TikTok.
about salad.
You want to toss it?
No.
Oh, back to the buttholes.
I just like looking at it. I don't like eating it.
Salad?
Yeah.
Oh, you're back to the buttholes.
Oh, I get it now.
Let's go. I don't know where to return to now. We've touched on foods. I can eat apples probably, but I don't because they're fruit and they got sugar in them.
Oh, the sugar.
Yeah, but they got a bunch of fiber in them, so it should slow the uptake of sugar.
Yeah, but
Don't worry.
does,
With genetic engineering, they're going to have sugar-free apples right off the tree.
I don't even
Fuck
want
that.
those.
No, that sounds terrible.
They're going to inject them with some kind of weird fake sugar shit.
They don't need to. They don't need to genetically engineer that. They probably already have.
You ever seen those pictures of the stuff of the fruits and vegetables? What they used to look like 100 years ago?
Oh, like the corn.
I'm like,
or
holy
the
crap!
bananas?
That's what corn looked like.
Yeah.
It's so sterilized
the
now.
one
It's
like watermelon.
The tomatoes and the watermelon. Yeah,
Watermelon. The way
they
they had big old holes in the middle of it.
It's like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at
They
all.
just had like curves and stuff like that.
Remember that show Beyond the Year 2000?
Yes, I used to
On
love
Discovery?
that show.
Where's all that life-changing shit? Like, I was watching it when I was like 10. I'm like, we made this material that floats, that's lighter than air, and it floats naturally. And they had to keep it in a little aquarium set up.
You mean aerogel?
Is that what it was?
Pretty sure.
Aerogel? If it's...
Technically, anything that comes out between now and forever is beyond the year 2000, right?
Yeah, but I'm like, all right, where's all the stuff that was going to change my life? Like,
Oh, it exists. You
this
can't
stuff.
afford it.
I can't afford
Dude.
it. That's what it is.
There was this feeling of hope
Right.
that existed in like the 90s
Yeah.
before the year 2000 and around just after. There was like this, except for the 9/11 shit, but there was this there was this feeling of hope in the future, and that like we were going to be living in this super technical age.
Yeah.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Like, is our technology just being suppressed? Is no one working on it? Like,
I mean, the same stuff happened in the 70s and the 80s, right? We're supposed to have flying cars by the year 2000.
yeah, but it wasn't like they had prototypes. Like, you watch the show and it's like, well, we found that doing this process with this makes it 50 times more efficient, and batteries are going to change in ways we can't even understand.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, where are the batteries that last forever? They're not here.
Even if they were, would they be consumer grade products? No, because why would somebody buy
military,
a single...
a tank that never loses power?
There's a battery company that's like compressing spent nuclear rods into batteries or something like that, and making batteries that last like maybe not forever, but like 50 years, like button cell batteries.
The little tiny
Enron egg.
the battery. Oh, I can't remember what the hell.
The Enron egg.
No, not that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Enron egg?
You haven't heard of the Enron egg?
No. Is this something Noel introduced
fake
you
power
to?
cell?
Oh, is
or-
it fake? Is it fake? Tell us more about the Enron egg.
I don't,
Mr. Expert, Mr.
well,
It's fake.
first of all, Enron doesn't exist and hasn't existed. For
Oh, no, I saw the video. He
40
had an Enron
40
egg.
years.
He had a working model on stage. It was parody bullshit.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be this new Enron CEO who had this great idea. And it was like this mini nuclear power plant that you could take anywhere with you. Like,
Yeah.
take it camping and blah, blah, blah. And there's only a minor bit of radiation.
Oh, so it's
in
a
it.
only
fusion
minor bit
core.
of radiation.
It's a fusion core.
Yeah, it's a fusion core.
Okay, so when do we get our like
It
power
doesn't
armor?
exist. No.
the closest thing we
but the
got
power
to that
armor.
is like
It wasn't even small enough to be in power armor.
Dude, Obama said we are getting Iron Man suits.
Yeah, not us.
No, our
we're gonna
kids.
get beaten by the men in
you are
Iron
not-
Man suits.
Our kids are going to get them because they're
No.
going to be in them. Because they're going to get drafted.
They're the souls of the suits. That's pretty dark.
That's kind of what Cybermen are, right?
Yeah, I guess. Cyberman, Iron Man. It's close enough.
Similar. It's close, but it's not the same.
You know, we could make these things fully autonomous. Yeah, but look at them.
Yeah. What's the point of having autonomy when like there's no will to beat down to make them do what you want?
You know who's going to make them, right?
Yeah.
Amazon.
No, I was going to say
already
Elon
do.
Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna fake them. That's what he's gonna do.
Well, first he'll fake them,
He already
right?
did.
No, those were just the real robots. The real fake robots. Like those
Wasn't he
real
the
fake
one-
doors.
Wasn't he the one that had those robots, but people were controlling the robots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was referring to.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Him and Zuckerberg are going to get together and finish those Iron Man suits.
Do you think there'll be commercials like when we were younger with jingles trying to introduce people to the Iron Man suits? Like,
Like what?
I don't know. I
Like,
can't.
I feel like chicken tonight,
Right.
but it'll be like an Iron Man suit.
Are you feeling cold tonight? Soothe up in your Iron Man. Soothe up in your Iron Man.
That doesn't even rhyme right. Come on,
I don't know,
stop it.
man.
Are you
Try
sick of
something.
the radiation
I don't want to.
outside?
Can't afford heat anymore? These suits have heat in them. The fine print is like technically powered by your own body heat.
Technically, you feel yourself getting weaker
It's
and weaker.
cooled
as you're
by your
running.
body fluids.
Yeah. It gets recycled. The heat from the front warms the back.
This is a weird Matrix thing, right? Like it's powered by your body heat. You make 10,000 BTUs of heat.
Would you take the Matrix now? Like if we were
now?
like, hey, you know what?
It depends.
We're coming out with the Matrix. It's going to be just like the 90s.
I don't know. 90s wasn't great to
So
me.
so here's the thing though, is like even Cypher wanted his memory wiped.
Yeah, he wanted to go back. He's like, fuck this.
You could make an argument like, oh yeah, I totally want to be in there, or I don't want to be in there. Your memory's going to be wiped.
yeah, you
Well, it
won't know.
depends. Do you want to be in there knowing or do you want to be in there not knowing?
Well, if you're in there knowing, it's just VR.
Yeah, but it feels like real. You're just like, man, I know this isn't real, but it feels so real.
At the end of the day, though, you know it's not.
Okay.
That's the line.
But
That's
if it's better than your life outside,
But that's what VR is.
no, that is not what VR is.
That's what VR could be.
That's okay. If VR gets there to where I can't tell the difference unless I know this is fake, but man, if I didn't know.
But the whole time you have it on, you'd be like, wow, this is really good, but fake.
If I felt that way, then yeah.
That's what it's going to feel like.
That'd be
You're going to be hooked up into the Matrix, be like, man, this is awesome, but fake.
Yeah.
I think it would be so good that you'd be like, all right, I'm okay. Eventually,
I don't
I'll
think they
forget.
would make it so good.
I mean, sometimes you get so into VR and it's shitty VR compared
How
to
can
that.
you say that? You just said it's not there.
No, that's what I mean. Like you would get so used to it, you'd be like, okay, this is my new reality.
Yeah. No, I don't think, even in the
I mean,
Matrix.
shit, I was tripping over boxes in Super Hot. Okay? And that was blocky,
Yeah, okay.
shitty VR.
Yeah, you're going to be fucked in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I was trying to
So,
lean on boxes. in that
Noel's
game.
like, nah, I don't want to do that.
You're going to be looking at me and Chris, the anti-Matrix people. Now they're protesting, being like, look at those guys. They think this all is fake. Unplug your reality. But things are getting bad as far as like corporations and advertisements. All these streaming services trying to push people towards their ad-based services.
Because they make more money that way.
Yeah. I've
Subscription.
seen two terrible examples recently. One, Amazon. Somebody had some Amazon Fire operating system on their TV. When their streaming service went to commercial, they muted the TV and the TV unmutes itself.
Oh my
No.
Yeah. That's fucking terrible.
I
right?
don't like that.
The second one I saw was for Hulu with ads, where it said it quizzed them at the end of the commercial about some information.
Get the hell out of
and
here.
it was for Lexus, and said, how many rows of seating does this Lexus have?
Oh my
and you got to
God.
choose 2 or 3. Fuck that.
So what happens when you choose the wrong
I
answer?
don't know. Maybe you got to watch it again.
Oh my God.
You got to
Can you
study
imagine?
up
Can you imagine?
I kind of want to sign up for one of those accounts
just to test
just
it.
to
I mean,
fuck with
somebody
it.
will do it. Somebody
Right?
will do
Just
it.
be like, I'm just going to continually get the wrong answer.
You're going to continuously watch the commercial.
Yeah. So do they get paid for every time, or do they only get paid when you answer correctly?
You probably get paid when you answer correctly, I would assume.
So if you watch it all day,
Actually, they probably pay regardless. But I think that if I was going to set something up like that, if I was going to be some evil fuck and do that, if you got the wrong answer, you'd watch it again.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that happening.
continually, right?
And then I wouldn't. Then you wouldn't be quizzed again, but you'd be forced to watch it again, and you would probably pay attention,
Yeah.
thinking it was coming
Yeah.
up.
I think that's not evil enough.
What's the word for that?
You have to get the right answer
Yeah.
to get out of the ad cycle.
There's only 2, so you're gonna get it.
So
For now, there's only 2.
Pretty soon it won't be multiple choice; it'll be essay.
yeah,
Oh my God.
it'll be like
Write a brief
how much?
explanation of
Why
why-
does it get this great gas mileage?
How would this car benefit you? Tell us.
Please sing the jingle aloud.
That wasn't good enough.
Tell us why you love the CEO of Lexus.
But this is dystopian in a way that I didn't anticipate.
Tell us why you do not support Luigi.
Oh my God.
Hashtag Nintendo.
That word just got flagged. What's the word for companies where they don't necessarily make money off of what they're supposed to be doing? They make money off of like the application process, but they don't tell you that's where their profit center. You know what I mean? Like there's
So
a
like
word.
residual, not residual.
There's a word for that.
like
I,
a cottage industry.
like I used to think it was rent seeking, but it's not. Rent seeking is something else. So like for example, a landlord wants to make money renting out his other side of his duplex, but he already has it rented out.
So he puts out
So he
ads and
puts
collects
out applications.
application
People
fees.
pay $50 or $60 for the application, and that's his major revenue source.
Oh,
He just
okay.
denies all the applications, so he's making money off of that. There's a word for that.
scam.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
obviously
is
it's
a scam. Now, yeah.
You know, a company could be like offering products online that they don't actually have. People buy it, they get the money.
How's that different from?
Well, no, the company gets to hold on to that money for a brief period of time. It dump it into some account that gets interest. That little bit of interest builds. They wait for the customer to get pissed off. It could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They still don't have their product. Customer finally gets a refund. They give him a refund, but they made money during 4 weeks in this slush account.
It's very Office Space against people.
Huh?
It's so Office Space,
Yeah.
right? The whole premise of them getting in trouble is like they were taking fractions.
Exactly.
Like 0.0000001
And dumping it in a
cent,
slush
and then
account,
a
slush fund.
eventually, because of so many transactions, they make enough money to live off of
Yeah.
it, right? Well, like, okay, what if you built the whole company model off of that?
Yeah.
You just don't actually sell product. You
There's
take
companies
these people
that do
money.
that, like-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like very Office.
But there's
Office
a word.
Space.
There's a word for it. I can't,
Is there?
There's a word for it. I used to think it was rent seeking, but that
Man,
means
you
something
came
else.
unprepared.
I did.
Yeah.
You're looking to us? I don't know shit.
No.
That's the disclaimer on this
Dude, you
podcast.
have your phone, just Google it.
I tried a long time
We don't
ago.
know shit. Don't believe us. Do your own research. Actually, listen to
Professionals.
experts. Yeah, professionals and experts.
People who that's what they do.
I love it when an expert is like, I have a PhD in this, and I'm a professor at this college, and I teach financial literacy and financial planning. And then like she came out and said, yeah, I was victim of a financial scam. I'm like, what? You're supposed to be the one that teaches people not to get scammed financially.
She's not a professor of not getting scammed.
How did you get scammed? If they
It
can get
sounded
you,
too good to be true.
if they can get her, they can get any one of us. Like,
I think there's this blind spot people can sometimes get, even when they're in the industry, that can.
it'll never happen to me.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but like, look at this pandemic that we just went through. And then you had all these, like, a bunch of medical professionals, I would say the majority, were like, stay away from each other, wear masks so that you aren't spreading the disease, and we'll get through this. Some of them were like, fuck all that. None of that shit works. Like, it does when everybody actually does it. You think the people who lived out in the middle of nowhere got sick? Probably not. At least not with COVID.
I remember them making fun of people driving. They're like, you're driving in your car by yourself. Why are you wearing a mask? Dude, they could be borrowing that car. You don't know. Like,
People are quick to judge people without knowing their situation.
I work on cars. I have to test drive them. I was wearing a mask. I was in a car by myself wearing a mask because it wasn't my car.
I saw medical professionals who were just like, these people are wrong. Fauci's killing people. Like, what?
Yeah.
How is he killing people? Because he told you guys to stay away from each other? Oh, I need to be able to go out to a restaurant. I need to be able to go see, my family. Okay.
I never understood that part. Like, really? Is it really that important to see grandma during a pandemic? Like,
You know what's funny? Those same people that were like, didn't want to wear masks during the pandemic. I was seeing on TikTok some videos of them talking about wanting to wear masks when it's foggy out now. You guys hear about this?
oh,
No,
because the
not at
drones
all.
are releasing chemicals or something?
The
Something like
smart
that?
dust.
The smart dust.
You guys hear about the
Yeah,
smart
No,
dust?
not at all. I haven't heard anything about this.
They were blaming it on the drones, almost like chemtrails
Yeah.
of smart dust. And the smart dust is like these little mechanical
They're like nanobots.
nanobots. Yeah.
Okay.
They're like tiny little microscopic
Devices, yeah.
that when they blanket an area, it looks like fog. Have you noticed more fog recently than
fog
there
is-
has been?
No.
Fog
If you
people.
breathe in the fog, which is actually smart dust, and you can tell because on some cars it collects. Not all cars,
Just some.
just the ones where the guy's recording. It collects on the cars because this is how smart the government is. They can create smart dust, but not in such a way that it'll accumulate on these people's cars.
Wait, were the cars blue? I hear the color, the color blue, it resists smart dust and space lasers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so.
Space lasers,
Yeah.
really?
You hear about the space lasers? That's how. No, that's what burnt up Hawaii.
Oh.
Were the space lasers.
Did they do that with
owns the
Los
space
Angeles
laser?
as well?
Oh, what were they saying? What was it? Who was it?
She blamed Jewish people, yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. She's in power. Like, we
That means that her constituents, the people who voted her in,
are incredibly stupid.
agree with her.
Yeah.
They agree with her, yeah.
I said this a couple of months ago. I was like, guys, like, we've been talking, we've been laughing because they're dumb. They say and do stupid shit for so long that Jon Stewart left the industry and came back. And
Yeah.
we're still laughing at them, but they're still in power and they're still affecting our lives. And all we can do is laugh and make jokes. And yeah, they're idiots. Trump was looking at the sun during the eclipse. He's president again. Like,
Can't believe we're coming back around to this shit.
Dude, these people keep getting voted in as a middle finger
they don't care they were laughing at them.
to the people laughing at them. They don't care. They don't really care about all of those policies that he says, because he's not going to do half of the shit he said he was going to do for those people. He didn't do it the first time. He's not going to do it this time, and they know it, and
It's
they
going to be
don't
different
care.
this time, Chris. You don't understand.
Right, because he's going to be president longer than 4 years this time.
That's right.
So long
No,
as he doesn't die.
I don't think he's going to
Praise
make
Jesus.
it. He's not going to make it.
I don't think he'll make it, but
He's so old.
I could be wrong. He's old, and he doesn't believe in eating healthy, and he doesn't believe in exercise.
He believes humans are batteries.
He,
Like the
he
Matrix.
believes he already has all the health he needs stocked up.
Well, I heard that he has a perfect bill of health and that he's only 220 pounds.
I don't believe that at all.
It must
I
be
don't,
his
I don't know
food.
if that's actually the poundage that he went
He's
with, but
he's like 6'4", right?
That's a lie, too,
And
actually.
even if he's wearing 2-inch heels, he's taller than me. I'm 240 and he looks much bigger than me.
Oh, he's
He's
huge.
not. Every picture that he stands next to someone who's actually 6'4",
Yeah.
he's not even 6'4" with his heels on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's
whatever.
such a blatant
I-
fucking lie. That's why I want to start
Sure.
telling people that I'm 5'7", 5'10", whatever. You know, you're talking about the small trinkets and like McDonald's toys and stuff. We're talking a lot about Chinese labor. I think that's another reason why things like TikTok, major corporations don't want around, because something I saw a lot on TikTok was people with 3D printers creating these designs for things that were useful and then just giving them away.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Years ago, this would have been a whole industry. You can't just give that away. We're going to create a whole company and you're going to have to mass produce them and then we're going to sell them for X amount and you're going to make so much per print or whatever. Now people are just giving them away.
Giving away
Well, I mean, even on TikTok, I saw a Klein infrared camera, you know, for detecting like cold spots in your walls and shit. And they were selling it for like $25. And now I'm sitting here going, I'm like, well, that's probably more than the cost of making it. So they probably are making a profit because they're making it in China.
It's too good to be true.
Yeah, it definitely felt too good to be true, right? So it's a IR camera that plugs into your phone, and then it has an app where you can access it and then just point it at whatever you're trying. And I'm like, man, that is a cool idea. Like, there's been a few things on TikTok where I'm like,
Fleer has one of those. But it's like $200, I think.
so is the Klein one. I went and looked to see how much the Klein one actually was if I were to go to Amazon and buy it. It was like $200, $220 or something like that. And I was like, man, that's like a $200 difference. Holy shit.
I wonder if they're running an app that's different than the manufacturer's app.
Yeah.
Because I got this like B-Bird device, which is for cleaning out your ears. It's
Yeah.
got a little camera
I
on
saw
it.
that. I've seen those.
We have one of those.
But every time I connect it to my phone, it's like it wants to copy the contents of your clipboard. Why the fuck does this thing want to copy the contents of my clipboard?
That's weird.
It's a Chinese company.
Yeah.
That is weird.
I don't know if they're just trying to like get lucky and like
How are you?
steal a password or something.
Why would it announce that it wants to do that?
Oh, that's
It's
the
part
iOS.
of the iOS. Even
It's a
Android does
protection.
the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like, hey, when you install an app, that usually has to ask you permission for things. So like,
I see.
even in Android, it'll say this app wants permission to use your microphone or your location
see.
or your camera.
This
and
is
you
the
can say
only
no.
app that I've ever seen that has said it wants to copy the contents of your clipboard. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
No. So every time I use it now, I disconnect from the internet and then I connect to and then it says no. This was such a weird thing to request.
We have something like that for cleaning out your ears, and it creates its own Wi-Fi network that you connect to see the camera. It's not Bluetooth. I think you probably
That's how this one works too.
theoretically work that way. Mine doesn't ask me to copy clipboard or anything, but that is weird. That is a really weird thing to ask you.
Yeah,
for.
I did not like it. And I bought that off of Amazon after seeing it at like CVS. I bought it off Amazon because it was like $20, $30 cheaper. I'm like, is that why? So maybe it's the same situation where like, yeah, it is the device, but the software that packaging tells you to download is actually
Not the actual.
not the actual software.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's true either. You know?
Okay.
Just maybe it is the B-Bird itself, or maybe it only gives that warning when you have something on your clipboard, because that's when I noticed it. And I had stuff on my clipboard and I'm like, no, you can't have that.
Yeah.
No.
Can you clear the clipboard and then it won't ask you?
Well, I don't know. I just tell it no every time.
That's like Carfax. They will keep contacting me. They're like, hey, install us onto your shop management program, right? Because I got a whole shop management program that manages my auto repair shop business. For the customer, it's good because if they're thinking about buying a car somewhere, anywhere, anyone that's hooked up with Carfax can just check all the service records. Oh, it's had 2 or 3 oil changes once a year, every year for the past 10 years. This customer's...
And I'll say from you.
It'll. I don't know if it identifies the actual shop. I can't remember if it identifies the actual shop the service was at, but it does list the services that it's had. Or if it was in any accidents, it'll say, oh, it was in an accident. And a lot of body shops use it, insurance companies and all that stuff.
Which the idea is great.
The idea for the consumer is great, but with that company, it's all or nothing. So like if I allow them into my shop management software, they'll have access to everything, the customers' names, phone numbers, addresses.
Oh, that's too much.
So I spent the last 10 years building up this database for you. I'm just going to give it to you for free.
and pay you for the privilege.
Well, no, I don't.
It would
pay
just
them.
be free.
It
but
is free.
There's
for
no
me.
benefit to you.
There's no benefit to me, but I'm giving them I did a lot of legwork for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to take that info and do what with it? They're going to sell it to a bunch of other companies that are not in the automotive industry.
Right. And your customers didn't sign up for that.
My customer, no. So I don't say yes. Like, it would be good for my customers in a way, and all customers car related. But it's bad for my customers because I don't know what they're doing with that information. They could also identify spending habits. Like, this customer spends more on safety. This customer spends more on comfort. This customer spends more on...
And at the end of the day, it sounds like more work for you if you have to input this shit.
No,
into
it
Carfax. It just takes
it
out of that.
extracts
Fuck
everything.
that. That's too much.
Yeah, so if you sign up with them, their tentacles are just in there, and you give 10 years, in my case, 10 years worth of customer data.
That's crazy.
Their spending habits, their amounts, what kind of car they had. This customer, it shows like this demographic likes these luxury vehicles more, and they spend more money to fix them. And let's sell this information to someone. No, especially if you're not paying me for it. But even if they did pay me for it, I wouldn't give them that.
That's
info.
a good note to put on there. So if any customers are listening, even if they did pay me,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to do that. So we should start wrapping this up. We usually end this talking about video games. I don't think we did it the last couple of times.
When the hell is Subnautica 2 coming out? God.
Isn't it this year?
Yeah, they said 2025, but it could
Okay.
be December 25th. 2025. Who
It's
knows?
true.
You think it's actually coming out this year?
I don't know.
If it comes
Subnautica
out this
2?
year,
It'll be before GTA 6, that's for sure.
I have a feeling it'll be before the Call of Duty season, which is
Wait,
like,
am I right? GTA 6, is that what we're waiting for?
Yeah, I'd like to play
yeah.
it. That'd be cool.
It's probably going to be out before November.
Is anybody playing anything right now?
Just the Final
Helldivers,
Fantasy.
whenever they do something new.
Yeah. How's that going? You said they got a tank?
I saw a TikToks of it, and then it was a big update. I'm like, oh, the update, we're going to get the tank. Nope.
No tank.
I tried to play that on PlayStation, and I can't do shooters on the PlayStation anymore. Plus, I wasn't able to see you guys. I was like, this is ridiculous. I have to tie my Steam account to my PlayStation account, but then I can't even see you guys.
I was trying
When
to
you
see
guys play on Steam, that's ridiculous. Like, I could probably put up with being terrible on the PlayStation for a while and hopefully getting better if I could play with you guys.
friends.
Yeah.
I was trying to watch you guys play Leagues the other day, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not downloading
No.
Leagues just to watch my friends play Leagues.
No, we could stream it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could stream it. You could just ask.
Yeah, but you guys are in the game. You're not going to be...
I'll stream it. I don't give a shit about that game.
You're not going to
dude.
be clicking buttons while you're
Tara
playing.
asked me, why are you playing Leagues again? I was like, I don't want to play Leagues. I just want to play with my friends. And nobody else is playing anything else that we can play together.
Yeah.
So.
Helldivers?
I don't want, Helldivers 4 people.
Oh, yeah.
We got 5.
But there's usually not 5 people on the call.
We've had 5 people every time you've
Yeah.
come on and we're
And
playing
they,
Leagues.
and they always want to play Leagues. I'm sorry.
I
We
don't
can do
want
Starship
to play
Troopers.
Leagues.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
They did a big update.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to also play that Warhammer game.
I thought about it. Yeah.
I mean, you sent me a couple of videos
Yeah, it
of
looks
Warhammer
good.
footage, and I was like, that's...
I saw the gameplay and I'm like, oh, it's like a combo. There's a lot of stuff going on in that game.
Dude, like the mech
I just want to shoot shit.
killing,
already out,
killing
right?
the aliens with the chainsaw
Yeah,
arm.
yeah.
Dude, that was awesome.
It looked like Gears of War, kind of.
Kinda, but with a gigantic armored mech. And then there was that one where the guy sticks his Gatling gun into the...
Yeah. Into the guy.
I was like, yes.
That was cool.
I see why they play this.
Yeah.
I like the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy in all armor sneaks up on a techno enemy. It is.
Yeah.
And he grabs his face, punches his fist through his face.
Yeah.
And the enemy just gets knocked down on the ground, and then his friend steps in and just just to make sure.
You got the double tap.
Oh, his head's got a huge fist-sized hole
And you got
through
double
it.
tap.
And his friend just
You have to. You
What
have
if he
to.
got back up?
Dude, it's the future. How do you know that his cybernetic suit isn't going to keep going?
Oh, he's got to kill him completely before
If he
it
gets
downloads
back up, he's
to
going to
him.
have nothing to live for, man.
Yeah.
He's going to be dangerous.
He's like, look at my face and head. I've got nothing left to lose.
He's going to get up. He's going to be like,
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
There was a video I saw of a Warhammer CGI clip.
another cutscene.
Yeah, and it's just like your standard trooper, and he's hunting this techno sniper. I don't know what these things are called. It just looks cool. He runs up on the guy, and the guy blinks to another location and shoots him in the head, and then he keeps going. He goes to shoot him, and he had to double tap him. And then I'm like, okay, it's cool, but I don't understand the significance of this because I don't play the Warhammer game. Yeah. And so the comments were like, no, you guys don't understand. One
don't
shot
understand.
One
I
shot
miss
should have
TikTok.
just killed this guy because it fries your nerves. And he still was able to turn around and try to take a shot at this guy. Yeah, the lore is kind of cool. I see why these guys... That's one of those games where, like, I got introduced to it when I went to Most Excellent Comics back in the day. And I was like, how much are these things? And it's like, it's $100 for one figurine.
That was a fortune back then.
Yeah. And like,
are you kidding me?
Why is it so expensive?
It's still a fortune right now.
And they're like, yeah, because they're made out of pewter. Like, oh, shit.
They are?
They used to be.
Oh.
Yeah, they used to be made out of metal.
Holy shit.
So that they could at least kind of justify how much they were because they were cast.
Now they're all plastic.
They're all plastic. Yeah.
Now you can buy a whole army for pennies.
And they still charge like the same amount.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're not like Arizona Iced Tea.
You're looking at it the wrong way. The prices haven't gone up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not like gone down.
It's
Like
not
the
like
video game,
Arizona
like the
Iced Tea where the quality hasn't gone anywhere and the price is pretty much the same.
That whole argument we had, remember, where I was like, all right, yeah, video games are $60. And you're like, yeah, but they're just copying and pasting a lot of the old crap on new engines. I'm like, all right, I get it. But you're still getting enjoyment out of it. Like, how do you put a price on 100 hours of enjoyment?
You know what? I don't like this argument because it sounds like you agree with the CEOs who say we should be paying $120 for a video game.
That would decrease the number of video games I would buy.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
For sure.
And that would make me more picky about the video games I'd buy.
And they better work.
But yeah, but it's like, all right, but if I'm going to put in 100 hours, 200 hours, how many hours did we put into leagues? You know, like.
And how expensive was that?
If you actually bought the skins and stuff?
No. How much was it?
The game? I don't even remember.
The game was free.
Was it free?
The game was free.
League of Legends is free, dude.
All the games that have the highest player bases, that get the most number of played hours, are free.
Oh, that's crazy.
But these corporations are so fucking greedy that they want to have that kind of playership on a $70 game.
I got
That's why everything that came out was a live service game that was just garbage.
With a subscription fee.
Yeah.
We had a subscription fee.
They want a
So
subscription fee on
Yeah, a
everything.
$70 game
Yeah.
that's a live service, which means every month or whatever, they're going to come out with new bullshit. And yeah, they're going to charge you $15 a month or something to play it.
To keep playing it, yeah.
I see what you mean.
Who in their right
no, I
fucking
did not. I did not like the subscription thing.
Fortnite, League of Legends, and all these other games exist and are quality built games and work to play your garbage.
I do not like the subscription idea at all. But a one-time price for a game for several hundred hours, 100 hours,
maybe.
200, like I'm okay with that. I can see the value.
If they were actually giving you the 100 hours of gameplay and it was a game that worked, that I didn't need to download, a 100 gig patch the day
it comes out.
The day it comes out. Oh yeah, we immediately patched it, or you have to install even more.
I'm going to be
your hard
honest.
drive.
Like I compare it to other stuff.
I don't want it. 40 hours, maybe. I'm playing 2 different JRPGs right now, and I got 40 hours into one of them, and I'm kind of like, it's great. How much longer is it?
Yeah.
Really?
$60, that's good enough. Give me $1 an hour. Good enough.
Now you're
Maybe.
back on subscription services.
Maybe, but the thing is like those games that make you want to play over 100 hours in them are not like, and I'm talking about like original Final Fantasy VII, like Final Fantasy VI. Those games, I remember everybody was putting hundreds of hours into these games. They were unique, one of a kind, hard to recapture that feeling games again. Now, I am enjoying the remake, but it's not the same feeling I got when I played the original.
Well, we're all hunting for that feeling.
Well, yeah, and you always will.
I think there's a couple of things fighting against that too, and that's the existence of online multiplayer didn't really exist back then,
right?
And the broad spectrum of available games and experiences, like you said, there was a uniqueness to it that didn't really exist elsewhere.
Yeah.
So when I would get home from school and work, I would just throw on Final Fantasy and grind out getting more luck essence or whatever.
Right.
And watch TV at the same time. Now it's like, if it starts to feel like work, I stop playing it.
Yeah. But I mean, how many hours did we put into League of Legends? We played that game for 10 years.
Too much.
By the time I left,
That was a
right?
lot of time. I started to hate you guys. That's why I had to leave. I had to leave that game. I was one of the first to quit, right?
Why'd you hate us?
Because we would be playing, and you guys would give me advice, and I'm like, that shit's not working. And then I'd get fucked, and you get like, well, why didn't you do what we told you? Like, that shit wasn't working. I'm like, well, you should have done it. I'm like, oh, I'm starting to fucking hate you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, I'm not playing this fucking. It makes me hate my friends. It's like I'm not playing this game.
It made me hate myself.
That too,
right? Because like there was like a good portion of time there where I was legitimately trying to
get better
and not be the weak link in the team. The whole team was actually pretty good, and I always felt like it was my fault.
I'm the fucking worst one.
We couldn't do well. So I'm like, man, I'm going to try to get better. I even, was talking about getting like a coach to help me find the flaws in my game, because whenever we would talk about each other's games, hey, this is how you can improve. It's like you said, we would get angry with each other. We would get fucking pissed. Yeah, so I was just like, I need somebody who's objective. And so that's why I like started looking into possibly getting a coach. And now looking back on, I'm like, man, I really shouldn't have even started thinking about that. I didn't have the money for it. So I think the coaching would have been more
you win more with skins.
Effective. And so like I would be angry at myself. Like that's the difference between I think myself and a lot of other leagues players, is that they get angry with you for how poorly they're playing.
Yeah.
But I was getting angry at myself for how poorly our games were going. And sometimes it was legitimately my fault, and sometimes it wasn't.
I feel like it was my fault all the time. I'm like, right. Because I would look at you guys, I'm like, these guys are having a good game. And it'd be like, good game, good game, good game, good game. And I'm like, bad game, bad game, bad game.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
crap.
And you know what? That's the thing, though.
Me.
It's like, I think that I felt the same way as you, where it was like, yes, I felt like I was always the one bringing the team down. But I don't think I was always, looking back, I don't think I always was. And when I say like always was, whatever, 70% of the time, it probably wasn't always me. So it just, the other team was better, or they noticed something we didn't notice, or
like,
yeah. Well, there was times where like I played a lot more than you, or you played a lot more than me, and we weren't playing together. These guys played a lot more regularly, I think, than both you or I.
The only thing I can claim victory in that game was out-leveling Dan early on. That was it.
You got to level 30 before him, yeah.
All right. Why we?
Because I didn't have a job at the time.
It wasn't even a competition I knew we were having.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I brought it up several times. Like, dude, I am going to get to level 30. Whatever.
Yeah, it was in your head. You were talking to some pillow version of me in your bedroom.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to get ahead.
I remember you got so excited. You're like, I made it to level 30 before you. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Suck it.
Oh, no. What am I going to do? I know what I'll do. I'll get the gold.
Then you did. It's funny because he does seem to like find a way to shine when he's competing with you.
Yeah, he does.
What, those two things in my entire life?
What two things?
Oh, I got to level 30 in leagues, and that's it. Like, what else?
And then you beat him a few times at Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2.
Conquer like twice in my entire life.
See, and that was but he remembers it.
You had a notebook full of strategies.
I missed a lot of math theory for that win, for those two wins.
I never let me see that notebook.
I failed math class.
You started memorizing all the shortcuts. I think we talked about this once before.
I did. Like instantly back in my base.
Hey, but it made you a better player.
No, I just built more tanks. I'm like, you know what? The secret is tanks. His tanks are weak. My tanks are strong. Russian tanks are strong. Tanks. Yeah,
it's funny you say that because I came to that conclusion too, and he still whooped my ass. So
also, I would target his tanks. Like I wasn't going after his base. I'm like, my tanks are stronger. I'm just going to destroy all of his tanks, and there'd be nothing to defend while I'm pumping out tanks.
And then he chrono tanks behind your base.
Oh, he always
while
does that.
You're in his base.
Yeah.
And
I think this is retread.
And you're like, hold on a second.
Huh?
I think this is retread. I think we did this on one.
We did?
I don't think I was there though.
Yeah. You weren't there.
We never learned.
He's confirming my douchebaggery.
We never learned.
I mean, it's all fair in gaming, right?
We never learn to defend against the chrono tanks, no matter how many times.
Okay, that is kind of a douchebag
John
move.
Murphy played not that way.
Fuck John Murphy.
Oh, did he whoop your ass?
He went after the ore trucks right away.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a kind of a
John,
fucked up move.
No ore trucks, okay? Okay. John, your things are attacking my ore trucks. Oh, sorry. John, I just blew up my ore truck. Oh, sorry about that. John, that's my other ore truck.
He knew the secrets right away.
It's a good strategy. It is
a good strategy. It works. I mean, that's how we do real war.
But going back to League. It's tough playing with mechanically inferior people. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh.
What?
He's saying that it's tough to play with us because we're mechanically inferior.
We are?
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
I don't even know what that means.
It means he can play like Talon and Zed. and not have too much trouble. Whereas
I cannot play those characters.
we're like having a hard time hitting an active.
I can, yeah.
No,
I don't even remember to use them. No, I'm not good at that stuff.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
You're right. I am not good at that stuff. I can only play like melee characters where I just walk in the lane and just hit shit.
I don't think that's the thing. I think the problem is that learning to be good with a mechanically inclined character is boring for us.
Yeah, skill shots, not my thing. I'm not trying to time out someone's
it's
distance or their
boring.
speed
to get good at playing like Riven. Have you ever seen a nasty Riven player?
Yes.
And what does she do?
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
She's like flipping over the wall. She's just like whooping your ass left and right. And you're like, are there other players on her team?
Yeah, I remember.
Does it matter?
I remember those rough Riven games.
Yeah. And you know, I remember when we played, they barely ever changed Riven.
Wait, we're moving too quickly. I want to go back and not look like the douche I was pretending to be. I don't care about playing with people who don't see themselves as being as good as me or other players on the team. It's the negativity. If you're bringing negativity to the team, that hurts the cohesion. Or if somebody like a mid laner is losing really bad and they're like, fuck this game, surrender, we need to surrender now. It's like, okay, you just like, that's the whole game. It's over. I don't care about playing. I don't care about losing. You just throw it on the pile. That's what we say.
Yeah.
Throw it on the pile. Yeah. It's when the game gets taken too seriously that the game gets ruined. And I think that's why you started getting upset or started leaving, because everyone was taking it too seriously. We were playing ranked all together, but we could never win together. I couldn't get to gold in a team-based rank. Our skill sets were all over the place.
That's definitely true, because I would play with randoms, and I'd be like, "Hey, I just had like a good game."
Yeah, because
I play with you guys, and it's like you drag in all these high-level players that I can't compete with them. I just get my ass beat.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about playing as a whole team, is that we end up playing against a whole team, and they let people of all different ranks play together. And they would be like a plat or a diamond.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck were we playing against diamonds? That game is so fucking broken. And then what did it do? It hurt us playing the game.
Yeah.
Good job, Riot.
Yeah, because there was definitely a time when I was playing on my own, and I would get to silver, and you know, I get this like silver 4, I think. 3 I might have gotten to, and I go like, you know what? If I just keep playing this and getting okay people that are around my skill level, I can win. But then I would play in a 5 with you guys, and it was just like I feel like I'm playing against professionals.
Yeah.
We should have just thrown every game. We should have gotten to a point where like
there's still time.
We should have just gotten to a point where like, all right, you know, we won this game, and then just let them win and keep staying in that low level.
As much as I think that maybe that's a good idea, but I don't think their algorithm works that way.
No? Oh, shit.
No.
Like, it actually takes into account all the kills you had, all the gold you had.
Think about like how many times we lost, like literally 5 in a row, just completely, absolutely smashed. And it's not like, oh yeah, it's, you know, we kept going, oh yeah, the algorithm's just trying to learn where we are. But it never felt like
the secret was there was no algorithm.
There was no algorithm.
So random.
It just felt like they were just giving us the hardest players, not players around where we are. And if you're constantly getting completely annihilated, you're either going to get really good or you're going to give up.
I gave up. It was the right choice.
But you have to be objective as to why you're losing and see about how do you win that. Well, I mean, that's true.
My skills are why I lost.
My skills are. I think we could all say the same thing. Our skills are why we lost.
I don't even know what these new champs do. Every game I play, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is or what they do. I'm going to run away from them.
Dude, we were reading the patch notes. We were like looking at strategies. We were into it, This was before all those websites that told you how the meta worked. Like, oh yeah, the meta, Warwick's meta right now that's winning is to use this build.
Oh, that build is so last season.
That was another thing that frustrated me about that game.
Even when I had a duo queue partner that I synergized well with, I couldn't break into gold until I did it solo, because that's just the way they pair everything up, and it fucking sucked.
Shit, we gotta go.
All right, let's sign off then. All right, that's a good podcast. We did
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, we'll do it again sometime.
Yeah, tomorrow.
All right, Noel.
Good times.
Yeah.
On Between the States.
Between the States. Yeah, we did it. We got to the end there. All right. What was that thing you wanted to tell me?
I don't know.
Did you love me?
Yeah, sure.
No, say it.
I did.
This is getting old, man. All right, I love you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Love you all. Bye.